Okay, so I wanted to talk about picking fights. And like this is a subject that needs to be talked about. I'm going to talk about it while I'm kind of doing my morning smoke or whatever. Like here's the thing. Like the vast majority of people in the world today don't realize that they pick fights. You do. Everyone is so used to living in a world where you can just say and do whatever you want and like no one kills you. Let me explain the true nature of the world to you. Without the government, if you say the wrong shit to me or pretty much anyone else in Oklahoma or Texas, you're going to die. That's the real nature of the real world. Okay? Like, you don't know who's me. You don't know who's you. You should treat everyone with respect. Okay? And I know you're going, you don't treat anyone with respect. Nope. I'm picking fights because all I see are fucking pussies. Okay? That's a lot of what like a lot of my shit now is. And I'm going to preface this also with saying I haven't had estrogen in 5 days because of the government basically. I am jumping through hoops and bullshit and I can't get more meds until I jump through hoops and bullshit. Welcome to fucking this, you know. I testosterone makes me angry all the time, like in a way that most of you can't even fathom. That's just my default mode. And this is why, like, when I'm like this, you should really watch what you say. And, like, I guess the purpose of these videos while I'm like this is to educate you as to what someone who's going through this looks like, sounds like. And maybe when you should know, you should just walk away or ask them if they need a hug. Because to be honest, like, the thing most people don't get about this is that I'm about to start crying, you know? If you're picking a fight with me, and the second I start crying, it's all over. And it's not because it's all over because like I lose. It's all over because there's no way that you can beat me then. The fit of emotions and rage that run through my body when I start crying in front of a man who wants to fight me, that's what makes me able to kick his fucking ass. Go watch go watch A Christmas Story. If you've never seen it, it's a story about little Ralphie and all he wants is a BB gun. At one point, the neighborhood bully decides to bully him, and he just goes full fucking Comanche on him. He starts beating him in the face with both hands until he just can't beat anymore, and his friends drag him off. That's what some of us have locked inside of us. That's what some of you are like flirting with every time you pick a fight. I pick fights because I know I can win them, and I don't care if I lose. That should scare the fuck out of anyone who tries to fight me, I would think. Like, this is my, new thing in life. It's basically, if you want to come kill me, kill me. If you think you can do it, I don't think you can. I think the Baraka, God himself, will step down in between me and those bullets and cause them to bounce into you. That's what I think. I think I'm cursed. I think I'm cursed to be here. And I'm cursed to be the miserable bastard that informs the rest of you all where we're headed, I guess. Like, I was watching the news today, and they were where I was 2 fucking years ago. Like, do you think the COVID thing might be suspicious? Jesus Christ. And in essence, this is why I think we need people that are going to start picking fights. Nobody wants to fight. Everybody's afraid. People need to start picking fights. And I don't mean picking fights like with the US government. I mean like picking fist fights in their day to day lives. Pick up an assault charge if that's what it takes. That's what I'm telling you is like some of this shit only being allowed to happen because you don't punch people in the mouth occasionally. Everybody has a plan until they get hit in the face, right? I don't have a plan at all. Never have. I improvise on the fly. That's what makes me dangerous. You're fighting a creative knife making painter that doesn't have a plan. Like it's a very hard thing to fight someone who doesn't even know what they're going to do next. I know, I'm crazy, but like you should get that crazy is an evolutionary advantage. We are gonna survive. Hate to tell you that. You know why I know that? Because I've already survived worse shit than most of you could ever fucking imagine. I've walked off gunshot wounds. So fuck all of you. Like that's half the thing I think a lot of people don't get when they talk to me is I've been shot a couple times. And the first time I was younger and basically went, why do I do any of this? And that led me to knife making, which led me to my buddy Matt Freeman, which led me to be free. Matt Freeman's death freed my mind. I wish I wish we could talk now, face to face, him and me. It was like, brother, we would fucking hug like you've never fucking hugged. The part that kills me is watching so many physically fit people with assault rifles say that they can't win a fight when I'm me. And the only reason I've ever won a fight ever is because I didn't fucking stop. I just kept doing what I was doing to the point of me damn near dying. Over and over and over again. It drives me fucking nuts. It's one of those things that, like, in my day to day life, no one says an unkind word to me pretty much. And if they did, I try to laugh it off if it's someone I don't even know. However, like that's never happened to me really, like maybe once. And like the entire time I've been doing this on the internet, everybody likes to talk some shit, don't you? Because you feel nice and safe. You feel nice and safe behind your keyboard sorry, behind your keyboard with your little perfect fucking, I don't know, 150-pound, 5'10" body. Okay? Like this is I think the thing that really pisses me off is that essentially most of you are children to me. That is the essence of you fighting me. It's like you fighting a child. And it's not even the mental shit. Like I'm smart. That's not all of it, though. Part of it is that size ratio difference. I'm 350 pounds and 6'5". Most of the people that pick fights with me are 150 pounds soaking wet. That's a real bad idea. It's a real good way to die. This is life advice now. Don't pick fights with people bigger than you. Probably real sound advice. Now, in my unique situation, I don't have to worry about that because anyone that I do pick a fight with that's bigger than me, I'm hoping he fucks me. Okay? So that's the other part of like half of why I'm so fucking ballsy is if you are bigger than me, I'm turned on. Let's go. And like that's half of the thing too is if you really want to freak someone out in the middle of a fight, if they're a man, start trying to fuck them. Start trying to take their pants off and bend them over. I don't care about legalities. I don't care about right or wrong. I'm going to make you run away. That's kind of my goal in a fight is to make you stop fighting. Now, if you bring a weapon to the fight, I'm going to shoot you in the head. Period. Any weapon. If you want to have a bare hand fucking fist fight, that's one thing. If you start bringing weapons, I start bringing weapons, and I'm better with them than you. How do I know that I'm better with them than you? Well, I've had a constant meditation on the art of shooting since I was 7. Pretty sure I'm better at it than you. In fucking middle school and high school, I was shooting 2,000 rounds a week. Yeah. Now that was 22 and it was small bore, but so how many of you have ever shot that much in your entire fucking lives? That's what I'm asking. Is it's not like, oh, I think I'm like the biggest, baddest, whatever. It's that no, I judge 90% of all I see around me to be pussies, and I'm not gonna take shit from them. I'm not gonna take shit from someone that I could fucking shove their ass inside of their mouth. And if you'd like to know how that works, you know, come find out. That like I don't care. I think this is really one of the things a lot of people fail to recognize about the world nowadays. It's like I don't care about you. I don't care about having to exist with you. Yeah. So what does that mean if there's no rule of law? You know, you should fucking watch yourselves. You shouldn't pick fights. If you do pick fights, they should be for the right reasons and they should be fights that you can win. If you just go around picking fights with everybody all the time because they look different than you, eventually you're going to hit me. And most people are not prepared for me to handcuff myself to them and say one of us gets to live and then swallow the key. I got a pack of flex cuffs too. Figure those would be better for the end of the world. I see a lot of shit in the prepper community of people that think they can win a fight. People think that, I'm prepared and I'm going to defend my homestead. In reality, if you pay someone like me and a bunch of other people to protect you, you will be. You don't have it in you. Not most of you, not yet. And you don't want to do what it takes to get it. If you would like to not be like me, if you would like to be able to sleep at night, if you would like to be normal and have a family and do normal things, then I think you should fucking get some money and start paying people to fucking protect you. My thought. Like, this is in essence why I don't do anything really, ever. I do one thing, and I'm waiting for someone to pay me a lot of money to do it. Eventually, they will need police. That's where I'm headed with this. They're eventually going to get desperate to the point that they hire me as a vice detective. That's no bullshit. Wait until I have a fucking badge and think like this. Again, the world's ending. We're about to do some Wyatt Earp shit more than likely. There's going to be someone around here that'll give me a badge. Believe it or not, I'm on the side of good usually. I just happen to not think our society is fucking good anymore, so I left. Uh, maybe that's not the right way to be or whatever. I've been drinking Benadryl lately too. That's helping my sickness, but I think it's hurting my like sobriety. I take like a little mouthful. It's like a half dose. Like swish it all around the fucking upper roof of my mouth. And that shit is what's helping me. It's like a nuclear bomb to whatever's fucking up my allergies. Like that's one of those things is you see someone like wheezing with snot bubbles blowing out of their nose, red, sweaty from head to toe, and you're like, oh, I can take him. What you don't know is that he's got another 4 hours left in him or more. Some people do not quit. Most people quit when they get injured. I quit when the thing is done. That's honestly why I am a really fun sexual partner. My goal is to get you to come. At least that's what the boys like about me anyway. Oh, I needed weed and Benadryl apparently. That's half my thing too. Is with my allergies. It makes me even angrier. That's like the Incredible Hulk thing. He's only as powerful as he is angry. I'm I don't know exactly where Stan Lee got that, but I'm guessing he met someone that had green eyes and red hair. Because like this is I'm not a ginger really, but I have green eyes and my hair is like red and blonde and brown mixed. And all of the people that I've ever met that had similar issues to mine, they all had green eyes or blue eyes and blonde or red hair. And I think this is all interconnected somehow. I'm guessing that somewhere back in Ireland, there was one guy that used to be like that, and he was king because he was like that, and he fucked everything that moved. And that's why Ireland has redheads. That's my theory. And like talking to Corey Long was interesting because like he and I were comparing notes on like shit that our body does that's weird. And one of them is like Novocaine. Most people, if you give them an injection of Novocaine, their whole face is numb for like half a day. If you give me an injection of Novocaine in the nerve, it's gone in 20 minutes. Okay? If you give That's a nerve block. If you give me a nerve block, it's gone in 20 minutes. I don't know what that's about, but I'm guessing has something to do with my capacity to drink and smoke weed too, and do other shit. Like it doesn't matter. I don't know what that's about. Like this is half of my thing is like I feel like the entire world like looks at me like I'm some sort of freak or something, and I'm like sitting here trying to figure out what's wrong with me for the last 32 years. And the conclusion at this point is a lot, but something genetic. There's something genetically wrong with me. And whatever it is, I think it's genetically wrong with some other people too. I'm not going to say any names. But, if you've ever seen me really butt heads with someone over and over and over again every night for years, they probably have this same shit, whatever it is. I like to think it's alien DNA. We're going to turn into fish people, live under the ocean like the Atlanteans. It'll all be great. Not. Whatever they say to us about the aliens, I fully don't believe anymore. I think best case scenario, aliens are here to trade with us. Worst case scenario, aliens are here to kill us. Well, the Benadryl brought my nasal drip back. That's fun. I'm going to leave on that note. Hope this has been interesting about picking fights. These are my thoughts. See you guys later.